Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, we are going to look at one of the two new tanks that came in the Jolly Post Office event. Now, this is a Japanese Tier 8 tank destroyer, the G-Ro, the Type 95 G-Ro. Now, it's a funny looking tank. It does look very, very funny indeed. What do I think of it? It's a difficult one. It is a difficult one to judge, really. But we're going to look at the stats, and then we are going to get into a game. So the armor on this thing, 163 on your hull. On your main armor, 163. Now, nothing special at all, especially if you're on flat ground. A tank is staring straight at you. It's nothing special whatsoever. And of course, 69 on your sides and 60 on your rear. Your DPM 2,983, which is actually very, very good. That is with us running calibrated shells as well, just to up that penetration. So not bad DPM, actually very good DPM. That is a reload of just 6.44 seconds. Your penetration is 270 on your AP and 194 on your premium AP, which, to be fair, I didn't even realize this. So it's one of those that your premium rounds do more damage, but it has less pen. So yeah, 270 on your standard AP pen, 194 on your premium AP pen. Now, the damage I feel could be a little bit higher, especially on your premium. So 320 on your normal AP, but 360 on that premium AP. So in my opinion, it could be a little bit higher. HE is 410, and your aim time is 3.0. Which ain't too bad, to be fair. Your gun dispersion is 0.321, which, yeah, it's not too bad. And you do have 8 degrees of gun depression, which again is not actually too bad, with a top speed of 48 kilometers per hour, which is actually pretty nice. So it's not a slow tank. It's not a heavily armored tank either. It's just one of those tanks, yeah. It is what it is, nothing too special. Now, the penetration, I wish it is, I know it's Japanese, I get that, and I just wish it had the premium ammo rather than have higher damage. I wish it did have the premium ammo, so you can actually penetrate more, because this battle you're actually going to see me struggle to penetrate a certain few tanks. A lot of that is because I wasn't aware. I should have looked at the stats first. I wasn't aware that your premium round actually is less penetration, so you can actually throughout the game see me turn into the premium round when actually I should have been sticking to this round here. And then you're going to see me also sticking to this round here, where I should have actually been turning to the premium round. So at the moment, as you can see, we're just going to wait in the middle here. There's a few tanks all around. Now, I don't want to just push forward. I know I am, like here, I actually switched to the premium round, which I do actually get more damage, to be fair, but I didn't want to do more damage. I actually wanted more penetration, but even looking at that, I didn't really understand why I couldn't penetrate him as much. So far we've only got a couple of shots out, and we have lost half of our hit points, so we haven't blocked anything, which is why I say don't just go out in the open. Make sure you are careful, because you will lose your hit points pretty quick. And the armor profile, yes, you may get the odd bounce if you're lucky, but the armor profile really isn't nothing special, so do bear that in mind. So we're just going to back up now, because the AC tailgate there has come around, and we do manage to get a lucky bounce from him, which is very lucky, because otherwise I would be a one shot at the moment with only doing 1,600 damage, which just isn't enough for a tier 8 tank. The tank itself, I mean, it feels okay, but I feel it could have been better, and it feels kind of like a Jag Panther 2, a J Panther 2. That's what it feels like, something along them lines. It kind of looks similar, it's not as tall, but it kind of feels like that kind of tank. So a lot of people are not really going to be into these kind of tanks. Some people like them, some people don't like them. It all depends on how your play style is, if you want to sit at the back, because for me that is what it is. It's not a frontline tank. It is a kind of tank where you do kind of have to sit at the back and try to farm damage. It has great DPM. You can see here I've actually switched to the premium round to try and get the shot off, and I'm like, dude, really? I still can't penetrate this guy. So my only option was just, you know what, fuck it, let's just drop down. And yeah, I didn't really, well, I stupid block there, and dropping down was probably actually a mistake, because look, I'm switching to the premium round like, dude, Darren, Meadsy, switch back to your main ammo. And again, I have it here with this Kari, and you can see I don't know why. I mean, I can penetrate him just about, but I do struggle to penetrate him, and I do end up paying the price, and I do end up dying. So that was my own fault. I messed up, but I should have looked at the stats. I mean, I said it in my previous video, I never do really. I never look at the stats. I always go to play the tank first before I look at the stats. And sometimes the only time I do look at the stats is when I'm making a video, just like now. I didn't look at the stats before, and it's literally only when I make a video I look at the stats. I kind of make a mistake. I'm making mistakes to learn the tank, to sort of to be honest, that's what I normally do. But 2,600 damage, not too bad. It is what it is. Not a tank for me, I do admit. It's not a bad tank, but it's not a tank for me. It looks funny, it kind of looks weird, to be fair. But yeah, I don't think it's worth it, because you do have to spend a little bit of money to be able to try and get the tank. In fact, you need 250 of these cards or whatever they are to be able to get the tank. So that is quite a lot. So you're going to have to spend in the shop quite a bit to be able to get that many cards. So that is it. Let me know what you think of the Jiru, the Type 95 Jiru. Let me know in the comments below. Now, I will be back tomorrow to look at the Jaeger, the tier 9 tank, also in this event, that does require just a little bit more than the Jiru. So let me know what you think of the Jiru. Have you got it? Have you played it? What do you think of it? Do you want it? Or are you trying to get it? Or is it a tank that you're just going to ignore? Because for me, on my main account, it's definitely going to be a tank that I just ignore, because it's not for me. And I'm happy to go without. I'm happy to go without this tank. Nothing special. And even if I did have it, will I play it? And that's one thing I look at now when I look and think about buying tanks is, yes, it's nice to have a new tank, but are you actually going to play it? And how much are you going to play it? And then that ultimately determines if I want to buy it or not. If it's a tank that I love and I love playing, then it might be worth me actually spending a bit of money to get the tank. But this tank right here is not a tank that I'm going to play. And that's where I am lucky, because of course I do have a press account, so I can actually try all these tanks before I try to get them on my main. And if I don't want it, not too bad, not a problem, because I can always play it on my press account anyway. So again, let me know what you think in the comments below. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm Meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye-bye.